This was an economic declaration of war on every country in the world, and that it was based on a lie. It was also a surprise. I believed that every government in the world would be immediately trying to figure out not only what had just happened, but how and why. I went to the executive order, the law, as well as trade data so that I could unpack the legal, factual, and rhetorical foundations to understand it all for myself. It quickly became clear that finding just one substantial lie would mean that the entire exercise was illegal and therefore unconstitutional. If so, the president not only broke trust with every military ally and trading partner, but eviscerated the fundamental support for our status as the world's leading economy for over 130 years, the rule of law. If the president's tariff actions were not justifiable under the United States Constitution, they were not only illegal, but a breach of trust with the entire world, friend and foe alike. It's not rational to trust agreement with any nation that does not honor its fundamental deal with its own citizens. The United States compact with its citizens is its constitution. If our government does not honor that agreement, then what nation or company could reasonably rely on their likely much less consequential treaty, agreement, or deal with the United States? Trade deals and commerce are not the only things that rely on this basic trust. Military alliances require it to even a greater degree. Besides trust between friends, it is also important when dealing with foes. Facing down enemies requires credible fear that crossing a red lines will have consequences, and making peace requires trust that treaties will be honored. Legal and Constitutional Basis Article 1, Section 8 of the Constitution gives the power over tariffs explicitly to Congress alone using the term duties. Therefore, in order for this president to have the power exercised, Congress would have to authorize him to do so in legislation.